Well, I'm absolutely delighted now to be joined by the APS's Editorial Director, Daniel Kulp. Daniel, welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you for asking me here.
Yeah, thank you for taking the time to talk to us. There must be a busy day for you.
Oh, it's going to be a busy week.
Now let's start off with the journal's new website. Tell us a little bit about kind of what you're trying to achieve there.
Well, as you know, in this digital environment, people have portability, right? I mean, everything has to be mobile. And so what we felt is that we were a little behind the curve. And so we needed to find a way of interacting with our readers in a wider variety of environments. So there's two ways of doing it. You can either create a bunch of apps for each device, whether Android or iPhone, or you can create something which is a website that interacts with what you're looking at it with, and that's called responsive design. And so we've moved in that direction to make sure our content is available, no matter what device our readers are using.
Now I know you publish something like 18,000 papers a year, don't you? That's a lot of papers.
Yes, it is.
But you're always looking for ways to kind of make sure that you represent all your members, aren't you? And you've got some quite recent additions to that.
Absolutely. Being a member organization, being a society, and being run by our members, we like to expand our portfolio of journals to sort of follow their interests. Now, one of our largest units, which is the Forum on Industrial Applied Physics, really there seemed to have been a gap in what we covered that didn't really respond to their needs. And so we created a journal, Physical Review Applied, just launched last week, published its first papers on Thursday, and we're hoping that that will be a place for these applied physicists to publish and stay with the APS.
And how's that launch gone?
It's gone remarkably well. We had a very fast timeline, we got it going, we published our first 7 papers, we're looking forward to March being filled with a bunch more. Everything's going very well.
Now, I know one of the other key themes for you is open access publishing. What steps is the APS taking along that route?
Well, we're taking a lot of steps, but in publishing specifically, we noticed that there seemed to have been a gap in this open access field. Sort of a high-level, highly selective journal in physics that's completely open access. And so a few years ago, in 2011, we launched Physical Review X. And the idea was that was supposed to respond to that need for a highly selective, high-level journal to, sort of to capture the hottest topics in physics. Now, we're very fortunate and it received its first impact factor this past summer, and it was extremely high. And from our calculations, this summer when it gets its new one, it's going to be higher yet. So it has really been successful. It's being well received by authors and readers. And so we're looking for it to keep moving forward and keep going higher and higher.
Well, Daniel, thank you very much indeed for joining us today. Really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the conference.
Well, thank you very much.